It's Minutes with BJ. Man, let's get it in. So, it's been a minute, but got something I want to add to you guys, and I really hope it produces a change in you, a thought, an action, of course, but this is this. So, the word of the day is this. When you identify your reasons, you stop making excuses. So, right now, everything's crazy. Corona's going crazy. Like 10 million people or something like that lost their job. People all over the place. People are desperate. They don't know how things are going to transpire for themselves or their families over the next little bit of time. But this is also an opportunity to invest in you. So in 2015, when I had knee surgery, I had to sit down for 4 months, not work, and sit in the bed. And for 1 month, I couldn't even walk. So just to be bedridden for a couple of months, I decided that I would invest in myself. So in 2014, through the last quarter year, I researched books, entrepreneurial books, things I need to know because I was honest enough with myself to know what I did not know. I knew I'd been a store manager at a certain business, but I didn't understand business one-on-one. And I understood if I want to have a different future, I need to know what I'm getting myself into to be the person I wanted to become in the future. So I bought about 15 books, got everything set up, did what I need to do in order to set myself up to prepare during my time of isolation. So, bought all the books, put them on the side of the bed, some things on the phone, all that good stuff, podcasts, had everything lined out. But to me, I was always too busy, so I was gonna wait until I had knee surgery and I would sit down. So, I kept my word to myself, and thank God I did today because from the hours of 8 to 2, every single day, all I did was read books. Read books. After a month, I began to slowly walk again. When I was walking, I'd already set up a routine since I wasn't at work still. 8 to 2, read books, podcast, study, read stuff, whatever. So after 3.5 months of doing that, when I went back to my job in the middle of April, which is this perfect, almost 5 years exactly from now, when I went back to my job, like the first week of April, the first day, and I loved my job. The first day I told myself, I can't do this anymore because my mind had to be changed. The understanding of the value that I feel like I can present. Me now not wanting to work any longer for a wage or somebody to tell me what I'm worth every hour, but for me to put in the work and do whatever I need to do and then to tell somebody else what they must pay me per hour was now a real thing to me, which was once an imaginary hopefulness, maybe woulda, coulda, shoulda. Now it was real in my mind, so now I needed to execute on it. But if I had not been in isolation, if I had not decided to invest in myself, then my present situation would be my future today. It would have continued because what I understood is what I was doing. But I didn't have significant enough value to present to people in order to charge the amount of money I wanted to charge and to change the narrative of my life. So today, when I look back, when I think about all the people that lost their jobs or thinking about losing it or your pay has been cut, my heart is grieved from it, but I'm hoping that people are paying attention because at the end of the day, it's you and your family that needs to survive. Not the company you work for, not other situations, but you need to be able to understand how to survive on your own terms if need be. So I hope that during this time, you are reaching out for consulting, you're reading books, you're doing a podcast. You're really taking this time of isolation. You got to work every day. Now you're supposed to take your butt home and sit on the couch and watch TV. So instead of doing that, read something. Get on the Zoom. Get on conference calls. It's all kind of stuff going on all over the place that people are now doing in order to either take back time to think, plan, and prioritize. So when this thing is over, and hopefully it's over very soon, but when it's over, when you get back to your normal situation, you'll be a different person. So please, do something now that your future will be thankful for. Again, do something now with this time that your future will be thankful for. So I hope that this makes you think. I hope it makes you go read their book. I hope it produces you to go look at their podcast because your job, your regular life that you have, your understanding of what's comfortable to you is not comfortable through this type of situation. So I'm grateful for the business I have. They're all considered essential. So we have not slowed down. Nothing has really changed. My life is still the same. I actually live a quarantine life. Matter of fact, so besides going to the gym, that's the only thing I cannot do. Other than that, I'm still doing the same thing as I was doing before this whole thing happened. So again, to the question that I very first started with, When you identify your reasons, you stop making excuses. So take this time, identify, whether it be your kids. Make sure it's something outside of yourself, your kids, your legacy, your family members, a friend. Find some reason to wake up and do something that your future will be happy for. So when you get to that place that you're paving a way to make, when something like this happens again, when you have a health challenge, when somebody needs you for you to do something financially for them, you would have the means to do something because you did something now when no one is applauding you, when there's no spotlight, no one is paying you. But now you need to understand that you need to do something for you. So I hope, again, I'm petitioning you to please do something because I am thankful today that I knew that it was me versus me. So I put in the work, read the books, invested in myself so that way now my present situation, my future is limitless because from that point to this one, self-education is all I'm chasing. I need, not that I want, I need to be a better version of myself every day, every week, every month to get to the destination I'm pushing toward. So hope this finds you well. Grace and peace. I encourage you, if you need questions about books, something you should listen to, maybe a suggested podcast. If you want to get with me, we can jump on the phone. I do like a crazy cheap special or something like that if you want to get consulting with me. But I just want to help make a difference in your life. So let's get it. Grace and peace. Keep hustling.